Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. I am headed back up the mountain today. It is Sunday. Thank God I'm off on Mondays so I can stay the night. But it is deathly hot down in the valley. So it's about 20 degrees cooler up here. So I'm just going to come up to the lake, hang out, maybe jump on the paddleboard for a bit, kind of scope out the sights, and just otherwise relax. So we'll come up here for the day and find a camp for tonight. And hopefully you guys come along for the ride. Stay tuned. Well, as luck would have it, not always one of the best days, but got a broken tie rod in here. Not sure if you can see that, but she sheared right off. Right there, amazing. And we are stuck on a hill, so this will definitely be a very interesting attempt here to get down. Bad day. Well, as luck would have it, for Ben on the Get Gone crew, this is yet another adventure. I'm way up there somewhere, broken down. I lost a tie rod, which isn't a difficult or expensive repair, but it is what controls your steering. Without steering, you ain't going anywhere. So I tried a couple things to fix it. I put a hose clamp, a couple hose clamps in there, along with a ratchet extension to try to brace it together and take off. And I got about 10 feet and it broke. So I was able to winch myself out of the predicament that I was in to get to where I'm currently at, which is a little bit flatter ground. And I have a new tie rod on the way. Luckily, I have some friends that live close and the auto parts store was open. So I'm walking down to the parking area right now to meet them and pick up the part and get back on the road. Never a dull moment. Well, we've got the parts in hand. Now, it is a long, arduous walk back uphill, which is going to take a while. So bear with me. Just in case you're curious, this is what I drove up. Now I know the camera never does it justice, but this is deep. That's a deep spot and a steep climb. So let's see what we can get done here. Get back with you when we're back at the car. Well, it's been about 10 minutes and we're making progress. This stuff is proper steep. And I know you can't tell, but this is a lot worse than it looks. Camera can never make it look the way it does. Oh yeah, there she is. After 22 minutes of straight uphill walking, we are at the scene of the crime. Shop time. All right, Get Goners. So here is where we are at. So I got the new tie rod, and because we need to make sure that the tires are remotely aligned, and I don't have an alignment shop here, obviously, I'm going to set the wheels to where they're both, at least by eye and measurement, pretty much going the same direction, so that we can get out of here and not have any weird issues in tire wear until we can get in and get it aligned. So we're gonna knock that out real quick, and we're gonna crawl up underneath and get to work in here. Much better. All right, so here we are underneath, and basically what we need to do is we are going to put the inner tie rod in. She goes right here in this threaded area. And then once we get that torqued down to about 74 foot-pounds, we're going to fix it to this piece right here. That's where the drop end goes. So we will adjust as necessary the distance that we need to on the knuckle end to make sure that the tire stays exactly where it's at, and then we will be ready to go. So we're going to get after it. Woo! Look at that, Good Goners. We are on the way out. Fat Amy is up and running, and hopefully we can get down this hill without breaking something else and hit the road. And I don't know if you could tell, but I'm a little dirty. So I really want to get to the lake and go for a swim. So catch up with you in a bit. after all that, finally made it to the lake for a much needed bath. Hang out here for a bit, grab the paddleboard, then start looking for a spot to camp because it'll be getting late. Well, after quite the difficult day, it's nice to have just a beer and a burger for dinner. A little bit of fruit too that I'll have with it, but man, what a rough one. One of those wonderful adventures that you never forget. But the good thing is, it's nice to know that A, you can rely on people, and B, you have the tools and the knowledge to fix the problems as they arise. So I do take pride in that, and I do appreciate that I got it done quick enough to get back out to the lake and play a little bit. So I'm going to sit back here shortly, eat some dinner, sit by the fire, relax, maybe read a book, and crash out. Catch you in the morning. Well, good morning, Gig Goners. It's nice to know that though it's 100 and something degrees down in the valley, I am still sitting here by the lake in a hoodie. Wonderful, wonderful feeling. Such a beautiful morning too. Just wanted to take an opportunity to thank you for sticking with me on this little journey. Obviously, Amy is not a rock crawling beast. And unfortunately, yesterday I tried to take her somewhere that I know she's not capable of, though she is very capable, and put myself in a predicament. But the lesson there and the moral of that story is always make sure you have a backup plan and people know where you're at. Because had I not, there would have been no getting out of there with less than probably $1,000 tow. So it's nice to know I have the tools. It's nice to know I have the friends. It's nice to know I have the knowledge. And when I do get in those sticky situations, I have the ability to get out. So shout out to Mike Doyle for bringing me the parts. Appreciate you. I'll be seeing you later today to square up with you. And I'm just going to sit here, finish my coffee, and enjoy the day by the lake. And I will catch up with you in the next one. And as usual, make sure you make no excuses to get out there and get gone. Love you guys. Take care of each other. See you in the next one.